Hello and welcome to Train Sim World 2. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. My first impression / review part 1. I'm going to be looking at the London Underground Bakerloo Line because, well, I'm British and this is the actual tube. This is a deep level train, so we are going to be going in the tube section of the London Underground, and I know the Underground pretty well, so I should be able to judge this title upon this fairly accurately. Train Sim World 2 does come out later on today, I believe, if it is not already out, but I am playing this a couple of days early, so I'm recording this a couple of days early. If things are slightly different on your build, that is the reason why. Without further ado, let's jump straight into the London Underground Bakerloo Line and see what Train Sim World 2 has to offer.
Welcome to your first day on the Bakerloo Line of the London Underground. Here you will be taken through a brief introduction on operating the 1972 tube stock that operate on this line. During this session, you'll be taken through the startup procedure, critical driving controls, and passenger operations at several stations.
Okay, great.
Head over to the indicated train
you're still talking.
and climb aboard to get started.
Okay. I think I've knocked my microphone out of alignment. Let me try and sort that out. There we go. Right. Climb aboard, open the passenger doors, use the steps. So we are... where are we? This looks like Queen's Park? I think this is Queen's Park. Right. Let's climb aboard. That is a lot of information there. One of the things that I have done immediately was switch off... I did immediately switch off motion blur because, you know, that is something that I always do. So we go over here. Now this is a deep level tube, so I am going to just show you this. Take a look at that. They are the smaller tubes. The other ones can be somewhat taller, but these are definitely the smaller tubes. So you can open up from here. We climb in. You press E. It's sort of a jump up step. You never do that unless you're actually in the depot.
This is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Now, I'm not sure why the alarm went when I was trying to close that door, because, well, I was doing it manually. There's the map, so you can see we've got Harrow and Wealdstone, and we've got Kenton, South Kenton, North Wembley, Wembley Central, Stonebridge Park, Hardston, Willesden Junction, Kensal Green, Queen's Park, which is where we are, Kilburn Park, Maida Vale, Warwick Avenue, Paddington, Edgware Road, Marylebone, Baker Street, Regent's Park, Oxford Circus, Piccadilly Circus, Charing Cross, Embankment, Waterloo, Lambeth North, and Elephant and Castle. Now I think this line is supposed to be extended further. Old Kent Road, I think it goes through Lewisham? I think it's going that way or something like that. I know it's supposed to go through Old Kent Road, but we will see. Let's have a quick look around the train before we get into the cabin. Detailing is quite nice. We do have the tube map there without everything. It just has central London as it were. So you've got the different zones. Does this have the different zones marks? Yes, it does. So you've got Zone 1. Elephant and Castle to Paddington is Zone 1. Warwick Avenue all the way to Stonebridge to Willesden is Zone 2. Zone 3 is up to Stonebridge Park. And then Zone 4 is Wembley to Kenton. And then Zone 5 is Harrow. Some places also have a Zone 6. I'm not going to go all the way there. Can you make this? Yep, those windows go up and down. £80 penalty fare or prosecution if you fail to show on demand a ticket, validated smart card or any or other travel authority valid for the whole of your journey. Lower window for ventilation. It's awesome when you lower those windows and you're in the actual tunnel, in the tubes. It really is. Right. It's blue. That is how it should be. We're inside, so that's the driver's seat. Over here is the jump seat, either for passengers or people who are on ride-alongs. So you can see that we've got that there. That is the emergency brake right there. Lights controls and things are all over here. You can see that. Where is the brakes test? Does this one have a brake test? Not sure. Not sure at all. So the cab light is that one there. You see the lights, by the way, over here. These are all the lights, which are quite lovely. Does that actually work? If I were to That's the trip switch. I did not mean to do that. Just going to switch on the lights. Where would I switch on the lights? What's that? PEA? Wonder what that means. How do I switch on the lights? Not a clue. Oh well. None of these buttons seem to be able to be pressed. Graphically, this looks very nice, of course, and any available seat, so you can sit there, but realistically, that is the only available seat. There we go.
The control switch activates the train.
That's down the bottom, down here. And then we've got to move that to on. And
the
we've got
direction
to
selector
select.
determines the direction of travel.
Yes, it does. You pop that in. You're supposed to put it into enter. That's not the one. There you go. Stick that into enter. Then we start this up.
Set the brakes as indicated.
Now, I know this says set the traction brake control to off and release, but I am pretty sure I'm supposed to go through these like that, let it build up the pressure, equalize, and then put it to off. Then I've got to go ahead and cancel that, like so. Where's my little dot gone that I had in Trains to World 1? Have I accidentally got rid of that? That's headlights, H, okay. Traction brake can go back. There we go.
Train is now ready to depart.
That goes forward.
Set the direction selector and apply power.
You can hear that.
Moving. We'll
leave it to not in service because we are just trying it. Now, electric trains, you put it in shunt, you should get a little bit of power. There we go. Right, 1972 stock this is. Very, very old train.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce component stress and maintenance requirements.
Admittedly, I did not think...
Oh,
I want to get rid of that. How do I get rid of that? Not that. Not that. Not that. That was the destination blind. That's not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do either. I know what I'm trying to get rid of. I want to get rid of this. How do I get... Oh, well, I've done a number of things. I've brought up a frame counter. That is not what I meant to do. How do I get rid of that? Take a quick
glance of the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
So I'm pressing the control keys at the moment, trying to go through these. So these are the doors. Now that is left door, close left door, open left door. Right door, close right door, open right door. Isn't there supposed to be someone speaking? Is that what that is? PEA?
It's time to get going. Set the doors to locked.
I'm going to open that. I want to hear the noises. It's a bit quiet on the door.
Train is now ready to depart.
Right. What did I do?
The next station on the line is Kilburn Park, where we will perform a passenger stop.
That's not in service. Okay, F3 is the frame counter. I've somehow managed to bring... So, Control 6 brings up our objectives. And Control 5 is our HUD. There you go. I do like the new HUD. That is nice. I do like the way that is. It's very classic, I guess, in a way. Okay, I do want to get rid of that again. But we are accelerating as we go downhill on this. Quite significantly. Got to be careful of that. How do I get rid of that now? Some weird little flickering there. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. And into the tunnels we go. Oh. Well, that is correct. We are going faster.
Apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable and safe stop.
I'm not all too sure about these tunnels. Now, I've been on the tube enough to know that these tunnels are wrong. The tube, the pipework like that is correct. That's for sure. There should be some little yellow pipework and should be little cat's eyes in places too. Maybe that's further along. Maybe that is further along. I want to get rid, not that. No. Looks like I'm supposed to stop end of platform here. There we go. That looks about right. Do I have a train
Take a quick
there?
glance of the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
Doors are open. I just want to get rid of that, whatever it is. And also, Control and 8 goes through the various cycles on that, it's fine. 9 doesn't really do anything.
It's time to get...
Now what I like about the London Underground very, very much is the fact that it's always
Proceed to the next
open
stop
and
at
close,
Maida Vale
open and
unguided
close,
this
open and
time.
close.
See how you get on.
It is fast. You have to be very quick on this. So what are my thoughts so far? Actually listening to the sound, it is a little bit quiet like they've always had, but the sounds are a lot better and they are realistic. They are very realistic. I am annoyed about one thing. Where's the person that speaks on the lines at the stations? The mind the gap person, for example. I'm disappointed about that. Right, what else do I need to bring up? I'm going to press Shift 4 and that way I can bring up a few. So Shift 4 brings up those on the side. So you've got your signal and your speedo, or your next speed should I say. Let's get on the brakes now. I really want... Ooh, internal cameras. Ooh. That was 0. That was pressing the 0. Okay. Well, I'm in the platform now. And there we go. Open up. We're loading. Didn't hear the doors open. Now I've got that door open intentionally to be able to hear things. And again, where's the, that person? This is Maida Vale. Is it Maida Vale? Is that where we are?
Good work. That concludes all of the basics of operating this train.
Okay. That is interesting. That is very, very interesting. You can see that I am level 7 because I've done a bit of the... I've driven around a little bit on this. One of the videos I made went a bit awkward, but this is still very much my first impressions and review of this actual title. What do I like so far? Well, I'm not entirely sure. Let's continue and let's see what else we've got. I haven't explored much in this. Travelling the tube. Is this the next one? No, I think it's got something wrong. I'm going to the main menu. I'm going to do this manually. I think it's seen me do another run. And see, we've done that. It should be that, zone 1. That is the one I want to do next. Let's have a look at the settings whilst we're at it. So we've seen a basic introduction of this. Let's have a look at some of the settings. We've got button prompts, notifications, measurements units, automatic. I'll put that into imperial, Celsius, gradient, automatic or percentage. I don't want either of those. I'd rather have one in. I don't know what a percentage is going to be. Screenshot quality, let's put that as high. Speedometer, we can have large or small. Okay. Objective marker, on. Stop marker, off, I suppose. That's fine, that is fine. Scenario marker, On, off. Camera motion sway on. I think that would be nice. Controls. That is probably what we need to look at. So we've got engine startup, engine shutdown, standard things, handbrakes, headlights, independent brakes, signals, pantographs, control 4, control 5, I've been working on that. Control 7, stop indicator toggle. I think it might be control 7. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the next one, but I have a feeling, if I remember correctly, the next one was a lot longer. So I'm going to do this as a 2-part, if it is. So I'll cut this off maybe in 10 minutes or so, and then do the next one. Zone 1. Alright, where are we? London Road Depot. This is... Where's the person gone that speaks? This is a northbound service which will travel to and terminate at Queen's Park. I thought it said Zone 1. Okay. Let's go ahead and start this engine up. That's fine. Going to have to put this into service as well, aren't I? Maybe having... Nope. What was it supposed to be? The F8. That's it. Queen's Park. There we go. There we are. Traction control to shunt, and we're driving over there. I thought I switched that scenario marker off. So that is the depot exit. Sometimes there'll be a person there, and it'll have a flag. 5 miles per hour through here. Now, if I remember correctly, that is our shunt signal right there. You see that? So that needs to go sideways, and we essentially stop right here, waiting for that to go sideways. So that will turn... There we go, like that. That tells me that I'm cleared into the line. And it should always say line 1. If that ever says line 2, if I remember Bakerloo Line, line 2 is incorrect. That is very realistic. I do like the look of that. Going into the tunnels though, Now going into the tunnels, this does not look like an underground tunnel. They're supposed to be concrete arches, just loads and loads of concrete arches, not this. On that, I am really, really disappointed, I have to say. This is not what an underground tunnel looks like, and I think it... Where is it on the Bakerloo Line? You can see it. Piccadilly. I think Piccadilly on the Bakerloo Line. If you look, you can look down the tunnel quite easily. So, I mean, they've got the names and everything. How did they just get the tunnels wrong? Also, why am I having to brake so much here? I'm not all too keen on this movement forward and backwards. You see that movement of as if I'm experiencing heavy braking. That is not heavy braking, and that's also throwing me off, because that makes it seem like I am braking a lot heavier than I am, and I do not think I am. Also, why am I having to brake just so much? I know it's downhill, but this is quite a lot of braking. Is it control and 7, was it? Gets rid of what I was after. Right, we have a red signal there. See the signal. I do like the sounds. That is really nice. The sounds are really, really nice. I have to say that is probably the best part so far of this. In terms of the sounds that are there. Oh, we're up to 10 miles per hour. I'm still extremely maybe the enunciator will come up in the next one. Maybe this is just how do you drive the train, and then now we use the enunciator. That could be it. There's the red signal. Do not cross that signal. Do not pass that signal. This here is our windscreen wipers, right there. Next stop, Waterloo. Just into Waterloo. Let's open the door again. Maybe I'll disable the movement, the camera movement, because that just feels a bit wrong. It's just a bit too far forward. "15 miles per hour into Waterloo." This is nice. Those are still wrong though. The tunnel textures are wrong. I hate to say it, but they are wrong. Very, very wrong. Also, normally we have these little yellow pipes in places as well, and there should be cat's eyes in places in the tunnel that allow you to be able to see very little. On the actual tube, you probably cannot see as much as you can here, that's for sure. That is certainly for sure. But nevertheless, some things about this are nice, some are not as nice. What I will do is, when I get to Waterloo, I'm going to end this particular video for the first part. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Train Sim World 2 to continue my first impressions. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Don't forget to support me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ecgadgets. Your support would be massively appreciated. It would really help me out. And also, you can find me on social media at ecgadgetslb for both Twitter and Instagram. That is all from me, and I will join you as we leave Waterloo to continue Zone 1.